Full body workout and stretching. No equipment. Start with squats, down and lift. Every time we're going to try to go lower. Low and no rush. Try to touch the ground. This is an intense workout. We're going to alternate intense exercises with intense stretching. And slow it down as you go lower. And slow down as you get up. That's it. And bring it down. Walk into a plank. And push your body forward on the toes. Stretching wrists. And stretch the calves. Walk it back in. Walk as far as you can. Heels on the ground, relieving those tight hamstrings. And back. And toes. Wrists. Make sure you get into a full plank before stretching. And that's it, last one. Walk it out all the way into a plank. And we're going to step out and back. Full plank, alternate sides. Back into a plank. And don't worry about being at a full stretch or not a full stretch. We're working core and testing our range. Last one. Bring it back up. Lunge all the way down. Touch and back. Do not rush it. Make sure align the body in a straight line and slow it down at the bottom so you feel the quad. Last one. We'll do other side shortly. Back into a plank. High plank, and when ready, turn into a side plank and back. Make sure stay low first before you turn. Working core throughout, working on upper body strength. And that's it. Other side, lunge it. All the way down. And slow it down, especially at the bottom. Allow the quads to warm up. Tight core. And you can squeeze the hands together if you prefer to do some chest work. And last one. And we're going to go into a reverse plank. Squeeze into a bridge. And down. Feel your shoulders opening up. Feel the glutes squeezing. Strengthening shoulders and wrists. And stretching. Higher. And last one. Plie squat. All the way down. And one leg goes up. Slow it down. Alternate. As low as you can so you can touch the ground. And do not rush at the top. If you fall off, no worries, we'll work on the balance, and that's it. Side squat. Alternate. And with each time, go a little bit deeper. Hips are back. Farther back. And test your range. How far can you go down? It requires tremendous thigh and glute strength to get up from the lowest position, so don't worry if you have to help yourself. Walk it out into a plank. And we're going to turn into a side plank. And slowly turn back until the body is parallel to the ground. Working on core. This is pretty intense. Use knees if you need to, or reduce the range of motion. We want to get as parallel to the ground as possible with the entire body. Excellent core exercise. Tuck it in, make it flat. Feel your balance, and that's it. Remember which side we did? We'll do other side shortly. Lunge in front. And we're going to put the hands inside the knee. And we're going to stretch the calf and toe. Move forward. Move back and stretch the calf. And move forward. Stretching hip flexor. And that's it. We'll do the other side shortly. And we're going to sit all the way down. Hips are back. As far as you can go. You can push the knees with the elbows. And if you're pretty comfortable here, you can move side to side, opening the hips. Try to fold the legs closer. Bring the butt closer to the mat. Working on ankle mobility. And we're going to do side plank, other side. Walk it out. Side plank. Feel the abs. Get parallel. Working on core, shoulder and wrist strength. Breathe. And last one. We're going to walk the other leg out. Hands inside the knee. And stretch the calf. Bring it on your toes. And stretch the hip flexor. And bring it back. Calf stretch. And if this is too hard to keep the knee off the ground, put it on the ground. Lean forward more, stretching that hip flexor. And that's it. Lower abs. Bring it in, all the way, knees into the chest. And out. Try not to round. Straight back. No rush at the top. Try to bring it as close into the chest as you can. And no rush on the bottom too. Core is working. Slow burn, no rush. You fall in, no big deal. And last one. butterfly stretch. And you can lean back if you like to, or bring it, fold the hips more. The goal is to bring the knees to the mat. Push it closer to the mat, opening up the hips. And when you feel more comfortable, bring it further back, and it will allow you a little bit for extra range of motion. Push it out and walk it back in. Straighten the back and start folding without bringing the knees back up. Keep them down. Grab the toes and push it. Bring the legs back out. Right, one leg. Alternate. If it's too hard, bend the knee. And as you turn the full body, sit the hips down and bring it up. Last one. Keep sitting, and we're going to do fold. Sit up straight, and we're going to go into forward fold. Big exhale in, and as you exhale, feel that stretch. And again, inhale in and exhale, and fold a little bit farther. All the way down if you can. Elbow plank. You can stay with the feet staggered or with stacked feet. Deep breaths. And whenever ready, dips. If it's too hard, take breaks or take it to the knee. And that's it. We're going to sit on one side. Hips are back. And slowly all the way down. You can put hands on the ground if you like to. Point a toe and flex. Try to push elbow inside the knee. And sit as tall as you can without losing the balance. And that's it. Help yourself up gently. And we're going to do side plank on the other side. Elbow. You can stay here. You can stack, stagger, stack, whichever you prefer. Whenever ready, hip dips. Focus on the core. And that's it. Up. Other side. Hips are back, slowly sitting. Knees outside the elbow. Whenever ready, point and flex. You can support your body if you like to. Try to keep the heel on the mat. Working on ankle mobility and opening up the hip. And that's it. Gently up. On the mat, and we're going to slowly help ourselves into a bridge and slowly down. Feel the stretch in the quads. Feel the stretch in the back. And if the bridge doesn't work for you, squeeze it up. And that's it. Legs 90 degrees. Gently bring them forward. Feel the stretch. Open. Point. And flex. Point. Bring together. Try to keep the hips on the ground. Flex. And point. And last one. We're going to sit up into a V. Hinging at the hips and try to touch the toes. Try not to round the back. Straight line. Working that core. And last one. Now we're going to work on the tight hamstrings. Straighten the legs. Sit up, hinge, and reach. No momentum, slowly, straight line, and fold. Try to straighten the back all the way. And that's it. We're going to take one leg out. Opening the hip. Slowly, whenever you're ready, turn toward the knee and try to lower the body. Lower the chest closer to the knee. And wiggle the toe back and forth. Loosen up that tight calf. Help with the tight hamstring. And try to reach further. Really feel those tight muscles. And that's it. Going into a butterfly. Sit it up. Grab the toes. Inhale in. And reach forward. Trying to keep the knees closer to the mat as possible, as close. Inhale in. Slowly exhale. And feel the stretch in inner thigh. Try to reach as far as you can. Everybody has different threshold. Be patient with your body. Straighten the back. And get close and hold. Hold the stretch. And we're going to turn the other side. Try to put those hips into the mat. And whenever ready, turn to the knees and feel the stretch. Point and flex. Relieve the tight calf, tight hamstring. Stretch and hold for the last couple seconds. Back to the core. High plank. We're going to take that knee and bring it all the way into the chest. Now point it down. And put a straight leg. Keep going, same side. No rush. Full plank. Reach as far as you can. Try to touch that shoulder. Oh, and that's it. We'll do other side shortly. Sit on your heels, and we're going to lean backward, stretching the quads. Walk it back out with the arms. And try to bring the body lower. Get on the elbows if you can. And hold wherever you're comfortable. You can bring all the way if you want to. And back up. Straight back, deep breath in, and reach toward the toes. Farther if you can, and again reset, reach, and toward the toes. A little bit lower, and back up. Exhale. Feel those hamstrings. Last few seconds. Stay down as low as you can. And that's it. Back to high plank, other side. Knee touch the shoulder. High knee, turn it down. Don't forget to come back into a full 3-point plank before attempting to touch the shoulder again. Knees high. And that's it. And back to the forward fold. Straight back, folded. Try to put elbows on the mat. And keep folding. Wiggle the toes. Relieve the tightness. And as far as you can for the last few seconds only. And that's it. Into an elbow plank. And we're going to go and fold forward. Working on triceps. Stretch the calves all the way. Bring it on the toes. Forward. And that's it. We're going to bring it back up all the way on the feet. Knees all the way into the chest. And we're going to extend that leg back. And focus on the balance. Hold on to the wall if you need to. Bring it all the way up. Working on core to maintain the balance. Glute. And working on the range. And last couple seconds. Stretch as far as you can. Hold on to something if you need to. Same side. And we're going to go into a hip flexor stretch. Point the toe as far as you can. Hands on the ground if you can. Try to stretch the hip flexor as far as you can. If you can, go into a split. If not, go as far as you can. Deep breaths. And that's it. Back on the back with some abs. Extend the legs. Bring the upper abs up. Breathe. And lower it slowly. And back up. Keep squeezing the upper abs. Make sure there is no gap between your lower abs and the mat. If it's too hard, lower, keep it up. And that's it. And we're going to go to the other side. Knee to the chest. Point the knee down. Point the heel. Work on the balance. Hold on to the wall if you need to. Bring as high as you can. And for the last few seconds, see how far you can stretch. Same side, walk it out. Point the toe. And try to walk that leg out as far as you can. Stretching the hip flexor. Try to point that hip down. And that's it. back into a butterfly. As far down as you can with the knees. And we're going to lift the butt to the heels. As far close to the heels as you can. And that's it. On the tummy. Lift the upper and lower body. And lower. Stretching the back. Stretching the abs. Working on the back. No rush, no rush. Lift as high as you can. And last one. We're going to sit back. And now we're going to straighten the legs. Bring the heels on the ground, and we're going to walk back and feel the stretch in hamstrings. Walk as far as you can while heels are on the ground. Try to straighten the legs and walk it back just one step to relieve the pressure. And back in. And bring it down. Back up. Chamber. Stand and whip it back. Hold on to the wall if you want to. Maximum height. Toe heel. Point forward. And that's it. And we're going to go down all the way. Into a malasana. Push the heels out, push the knees out. Try to sit as tall as you can. Bring the upper body up. Lean forward. And that's it. Back up. We'll do the other side shortly. Let the hips reset. Abs. We're going to turn it same side like a rainbow and turn the other side. And that's it. Back up. Other side. Max range. Knee point forward. And whip it back. Max range. Really working those abs. Complete concentration on the balance. And that's it. Back to the abs. Bring it in and out. As close to the chest as you can. Closer. And that's it. Back to forward fold. And then we're going to stretch to the side. Feeling the stretch. Try to go lower. Opening up. And you can wiggle the toe back and forth, relieving the tight calf and tight hamstring. We'll do the other side shortly, strengthening wrists and shoulders. Lift the glutes and now bring the hips all the way in and bring the butt behind the wrists. This requires quite a bit of upper body strength and core to bring it in so it can pass through. Last one. Okay. Other side. Sit up straight. Open up and reach for the other side. Bring the arm back and keep reaching. Make sure hips are firmly on the ground. Lower if you can. And that's it. Back to the core. Elbow plank. And we're going to lift one leg. 3-point plank. Open it to the side. And back in. Same side. Tuck in the abs and breathe. And that's it. Sit up and forward fold. A little bit further. Wiggle the toes, loosen up those tight hamstrings. Try to reach for the toes. You can keep the knees bent or straight. Feel that stretch. With each exhale, a little bit further. Core again. Elbow plank. Other leg up. Out. And back. Tuck in those abs. Don't forget to breathe. And that's it. Back into Malasana. And we're going to go and touch the toes. Try to put one knee on the ground at a time. Alternate. Opening up the hips. And you can keep the hands wherever you like. Trying to keep the heel on the ground. And back to Malasana, one more stretch. Abs. Bring the hips up. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. And back up as far as you can without losing the balance. Feel the stretch in hamstrings. Let the gravity do its work. Straighten the knees if you can. Taller. And that's it. Upper body up. The legs 45 degrees. One leg at a time. Higher. Working on lower abs. Deep breath. Focus on pressing the lower back into the mat. And that's it. And one more time. Hip flexor. Hands are inside the knee. Try to test your stretch, hip flexor, slowly, as close to the split as you can. And you can move around to loosen up the tight muscles. You can put one hand around that leg. We're going to shake it off and bring to the other side. And do whatever is comfortable for you, whatever brings your stretch to the new zone. Use the gravity to help you. Do not be brutal to your body, just a gentle stretch. And that's it. And we're going to finish with a forward fold. Deep breath in, straighten the back. And walk it as far as you can, and then some more. Keep folding. Wiggle the toes to loosen up. Be very gentle. As long as you're moving to a new level or stay at the same level, feel gentle stretch. That's all we want to do. We don't want to injure our bodies or tear anything. Just keep working on the flexibility and range. And that's it. We're done. Thank you for joining.